everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys and gals. And today, what I have for everyone is another crazy deals video. This time in particular, I figured we'd do something a little different today. And today, what I have for everyone is the Crazy Deals GearBest Edition. So these are some of the best smartphones that you can get right now today on GearBest.com. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, a few little pro tips before we dive into talking about these devices. When you shop on GearBest, you want to make sure you do these things to maximize you get the product that you want in the fastest amount of time possible. Number one, when you sign up and you make a GearBest account, you want to make sure that you use the DHL shipping method, okay? This is one of the fastest and most reliable shipping methods, all right? And number two, when you're placing your order, you want to make sure you're very mindful of the shipping date. Not the date at which you place the order, but the date at which the product will ship. All right? Okay. And last but not least, you want to always go with the fastest shipping possible or the expedited shipping. Sure, it's a little bit more expensive, but that's just one of the ways you guarantee that you get your devices and or products from GearBest as fast as possible. So again, you want to use the fastest possible shipping, expedited shipping. You want to always use DHL as your shipping method, and you want to pay attention to the actual product ship date. Not the date you place the order, the date the product will ship. Alright, so quick little pro tips I just wanted to go over. So right now here today, we have 7 of the best inexpensive smartphones that you can get right now today on GearBest.com. Now this is done in no particular order, so without further ado, let's dive into these devices. Up first, we got an oldie but a goodie in the Moto Z first generation. Alright? So, you guys and gals may be wondering, yo E, this is an old device. Why you still feature it on this list? And I'm going to tell you why as the video loads up here. And that is because this is a really solid device, and the fact that it incorporates motor mods increases the overall longevity or usability of the device. So yes, I know it's a first generation Moto Z and it's kind of old, but it's still pretty good. And as I said, the addition of the motor mod support makes the longevity of the device even longer. That being said, you guys and gals know, maybe you're new to the channel, but 5.5 inches is my favorite screen size. And this device offers a 5.5 inch display at Quad HD resolution or 2K resolution. It also has a front-facing fingerprint sensor, which I feel is some of the best placement for a fingerprint sensor, and a front-facing speaker, as well as front-firing flash and some really good cameras. Now, the only downside I would see to this device is that the battery size overall is actually quite small at 2600 milliamps. But again, going back to the motor mods, you can get yourself a battery mod or a wireless charging mod and be good to go. So that kind of alleviates that only downside there. Other than that, this has all the proper internals that I would consider you need for a device. So this particular model here is the 4 gig of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage variant of the first generation Moto Z. This bad boy also comes with micro SD card expansion, which is a really nice touch. Yes, and check this out. This device looks beautiful with the gold on black design there. So nice little black device with your gold accents. It looks beautiful. So I had to throw it on this list. And for what? $195, let's round it off for $195. why not? And this is just device number 1. Anyway, that being said, let's keep it moving. Alright, what we gonna check out next here? Yeah, let's go with this one. Up next now, let's talk about a device that I've covered extensively on the channel in the Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite, alright? Now, this device I've done a bunch of videos on, but look at this. It's available right now today for $170. Now, this particular variant is the 3 gigs of RAM variant and the 32 gigs of onboard storage variant. Other than that, it's exactly like the device that I reviewed, except for the device that I reviewed comes with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of onboard storage. This device still incorporates a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, okay, dual SIM support, and micro SD card support, which is really, really nice, and it has some really good cameras. And because it's an Android One device, you're getting software updates and security patches as fast as possible. I'm actually screen capturing this video on my A2 Lite. So I'm using an A2 Lite to record an A2 Lite. It's kind of funny. But this device right here is really, really solid. And sure, you can spend about, what, $10 to $20 more and bump up the internals, get the 4 gigs of RAM, the 64 gigs of internal storage. Or if you think you can make ends meet with the 332, y'all can go ahead and pick up this deal right here. Really good stuff. Let's keep it moving. And again, I like that design, but y'all already know that. Let's move on. Up next now, we have the Pocophone F1. Also by Xiaomi. Xiaomi coming out with some great devices this year. Oh, my bad. The Pocophone, which is a subdivision of Xiaomi. My mistake. But this device right here is packing all of the latest internals without that premium price tag. So with the Pocophone F1, you're getting that big, beautiful display. You're getting a Snapdragon 845 processor. You're getting 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, or 6 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of onboard storage, or 128 gigs of onboard storage. So there's 3 different configurations of this device. This device also comes in 3 different colors. So you can see we got the red. We also have the black, and then we also have the blue. So you got a few decent color options here. We got dual cameras on this device. We got an iris scanner on this device. So you do have genuine facial recognition with that IR scanner on the front of the device. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Now, the only downside to this device, I would say, is the fact that it's actually running MIUI. So you do have a custom overlay on top of Android, but maybe some of you guys and gals like that sort of thing. But it's really easy to flash a stock ROM, and then you have a completely stock build of Android on your F1. And at that price, $330, why not? Why not indeed? Let's keep it moving. Alright. Now, up next, what are we going to talk about? Let's talk about the Nova 3i. So this is the Huawei Nova 3i. Now this is Huawei's budget to mid-range device. And again, I have to say that this device looks beautiful. So you got your glass on glass design here. And yes, we got that notch look again. You got 2 cameras on the back. You got 1 camera on the front. And you can see this is a global device, so it should work on all GSM carriers. And you can see the particular configuration that this device has right here is 4 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of onboard storage. Really, really good stuff. And you can see what the internals are here. So we got the Kirin 710 octa-core processor. We do have a dual camera setup to the rear, so 16 and 2. And then we have one what was that one? Was it 5 megapixel camera on the front and a 3300 milliamp hour battery there. So good stuff. Oh, my mistake is dual cameras on the back and the front. So we have a 24 and a 2 on the rear, and then we have a 16 and 2 on the front. So we got quad cameras here, guys. 2 on the back, 2 on the front. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. And at that price, $240, you can see we're not breaking the bank. So we're getting good internals and good hardware with a nice design, and we're not breaking the bank. So really good stuff here. Let's keep it moving. All right. And push the wrong button. And just so you guys know, as I always say, everything that I feature on the Crazy Deals list, I try to bring into the channel. So some of these devices you will actually see come onto the channel, and I will do some in-depth coverage on some of these devices as many as I can get my hands on. Up next now, let's talk about this device right here. This is the Nokia X7, also known in the States as the Nokia 7.1. So the international versions of this are called the Nokia X's. So you got the X5, the X6, and the X7. The statewide versions of this are known as the Nokia 5 or the Nokia 5 Plus, the Nokia 6 or the Nokia 6 Plus, also known as the 5.1, the 6.1, and the 7.1. So you got Nokia 6, Nokia 7, or Nokia 5, or you have the Nokia 5.1, Nokia 6.1, and the Nokia 7.1. So the equivalent to this device is the Nokia 7.1. And as you can see in true 2018 fashion, as it loads up, we have a beautiful display up front. Yes, we have that notch. There's no way around it. We got that nice glass and metal build with your dual cameras on the rear. And a neat thing that I always love about Nokia devices is that they are running stock Android. So in particular, this device is part of the Android One program, but Nokia devices in general tend to run on a very stock build of Android, with the only customization being that they have a custom camera UI app. And their camera UI and their camera experience in general has always been top notch. Even going back to their Windows Phone days, Nokia was always known for having some really good camera performance and a really good camera UI. And even as they transitioned over to Android, it's only seemed to get better and better, while also keeping their price tags very low. This Nokia in general is in the running to be one of the budget king companies of the year, right up there next to Motorola. Motorola better be careful because Nokia is coming. But as you can see right here, we got that big display. I think it's a 6.2-inch display or 6.1-inch display. We have 4 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of onboard storage. Again, we have 2 dual rear-facing cameras on the rear, a 12 and a 13. So you can see that right there, a really fast fingerprint sensor, and really good stuff. Overall, I have to say that this device on paper seems really, really good. You can see we got the Snapdragon 710, clocked at 2.2 gigahertz. Again, feel free to pause and read for yourself. I don't really like to read off the spec sheet, but I had to feature this device because I'm a big Nokia fan. So y'all will see Nokia products return to the channel. But at that price tag, y'all, $280, that's right at the maximum for the channel. You guys do know I try not to spend more than $280 on any one particular product. Now, if I think it's a special product, I will go over, but I have to really consider it to be something special. Other than that, this is the cap for the channel. I try not to exceed $280. So you can see this device is right at that cap. So this is definitely something that may be featured on the channel. Really good stuff. I think HMD and Nokia have been doing a great job this year, and they continue to do so. But let's move on. All right. So up next, what are we going to talk about up next? All right. Let's talk about this bad boy right here. This is the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S. Now this is Xiaomi's second generation of their Mix lineup, and they actually implemented an S series for that second year. I think they're on the Mi Mix 3 this year. So this is the second generation where they're actually on the third generation. But this is Xiaomi's implementation of a bezel-less design here. So you can see we got a big, I think it's 6.2 inch display up front. We got a full ceramic body here. Dual cameras on the back. Xiaomi actually has some really good cameras in their flagship. A really good camera up front, even though it's on the bottom of the device. And we got that Xiaomi software. You either love it or you hate it. But this right here is a really, really solid device. And again, this device is packing the latest and the greatest internals in the Snapdragon, I want to say, where's it at? 845, and the latest Adreno processor with a 6-inch display. What did I say? 6.2? I was close. Really good stuff here. Really good indeed. And y'all can see for that price tag of $390, why not? I actually consider this a very special device. So I really want to get my hands on this. Alright? Good stuff there. I mean, look at it. It looks gorgeous. It looks really gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of the Essential phone a little bit. Except for the Essential phone has that notch cut out at the top, where this one doesn't. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright, and that last one actually comes in two different configurations. You got a 464 and a 6128. Alright, now let's see here. What do we have left? Here we go. Last but certainly not least, we got the Xiaomi A2. So I talked about the A2 Lite earlier, and I've actually done extensive coverage on that. But y'all know I had to put in the other Xiaomi device in the A2. Now, granted, some of you guys may be saying, or you may be getting ready to type, why didn't you cover this device first, E? Well, the reason why I didn't cover this device first is because I believe that this device is lacking a few features that the A2 Lite offered. That being said, some of you guys and gals may still think that this is an upgrade over the A2 Lite, and I would have to say, in certain instances, you may be right. But that being said, I was thinking about picking this one up and bringing it in to do more coverage on the channel for you guys and gals. So of course you knew it was going to make it into a crazy deals video. So this right here is the A2 Lite, and this A2 Lite comes in three different configurations. You have was it 3 or 4? It's either 3 or 4. You got a 332, you got a 432, a 464, and a 6128. What's that? 4 different storage configurations? So yeah. Now, where I feel that this device takes a little bit of a hit is the fact that you don't have a 3.5mm headphone jack. So that one's gone on this device. You don't have micro SD card expansion. That one's gone on this device. And and what else are we missing? The battery does take a deep downgrade to 3010 milliamps. So those were the three factors that kind of made me push this device off and cover the A2 Lite first. But other than that, this does have the upgraded Snapdragon 660 processor, and I already went over the storage configurations, and you can see it has that big 6-inch display with dual cameras on the rear and a beautiful camera up front. In particular, I think you have a 12 and a 20 on the rear, and then you have a 20 on the front. Yeah, it says it right there, along with a rear-facing fingerprint sensor. And again, this is another device running pretty much stock Android, part of the Android One program. Now, there may also be a variation of this device running the MIUI software, but I do believe this one is running stock Android the way Google intended it. Again, with the only customization being their customizations to the camera app. Other than that, I feel like this is a really solid device, and I've done some research, and this device already has Android 9.0 Pie on it, so I'm definitely interested in picking this up and putting it through its paces. I have yet to experience Android 9.0 Pie for myself. Now, you guys may be saying, but E, you have the Essential phone. I actually gave the Essential phone away to my niece, so I don't have that anymore. As of right now, the only devices I have are the A2 Lite, the Samsung Galaxy S8, the Stylo 3, and the Moto X Pure Edition. Other than that, I have my money-making phones in the Note 3 and the S5 and the Moto E4 Plus, okay? And those I just use to run my money-making apps, okay? I might take the Note 3 out occasionally to record a fit and sound demo if I review any Bluetooth headphones or a speaker, but other than that, it's used strictly for money-making purposes. But yeah, my bad. I digress. I got a little bit off topic there. But this device right here should be another solid performer. And I feel like Xiaomi has been doing a really good job with their devices. Alright, so I definitely got to pick this one up and put it through its paces. Now, I believe that pretty much goes over all of the devices in this list. Okay? Trying to do this quick and fast today. Didn't want to have y'all sitting here too long. Try to edit this and get this up as fast as possible. If you guys and gals enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you want to see more videos like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I post new videos, alright? That being said, if this video piqued your interest, all the links to everything that I talked about will be available down below in the video description, including the links directly to GearBest, Amazon, so on and so forth. And just so y'all know, because we got to keep it 100, I am now a GearBest affiliate. So I am an Amazon affiliate and I am a GearBest affiliate. But that does not in any way, shape, or form change the deals that you guys and gals will be getting. As I said before in a few of my videos, although I am an affiliate, and if you use those affiliate links, a little bit of that does go back into supporting the channel. I am dedicated to finding you guys and gals the absolute cheapest prices possible. So you're always guaranteed to get the absolute cheapest prices possible if you check out the links on any of the products that I feature on the channel. Alright? So you don't need to worry about, oh, yo, E might find the most expensive thing just so he can get a kickback. Nah, I'll never do that to y'all. That's not what I'm about. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I am a GearBest affiliate now, so you may be seeing a lot more GearBest coverage on the channel as well. Just wanted to throw that out in the interest of being completely transparent with you guys and gals. Just wanted to let y'all know. That being said, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, again, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. Okay, interest is peaked. All links will be available down below in the video description. Good stuff there. Alright, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Did I skip anything before I break up out of here? No, I did not. So we covered everything. Alright, have a good one, everybody. Peace.